Good evening. Welcome to I Am the Monad Tarot. Let's ring our bell. All right. Don't forget to wear your crown. All right. Thank you so much for choosing me and trusting me with your reading. I certainly hope and pray that all is well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Come on over, become a member here at I Am the Monad Tarot, where we have early access to videos as well as members only videos. So before I got started, I'm not saying this will have anything to do with this reading, but it certainly might. Okay. I was thinking about that song. For those of you who remember way back in the day, this was the 80s, maybe the mid 80s, maybe late 80s. Morris Day. Gigolos get lonely too. Y'all remember that? Contrary to rumor. Hey, gigolos get lonely too. All my love's destimulation. Hey, but honey, babe, I think that I need you. Gigolos get lonely too. All right. I had not heard that in so long. I really used to love that album that came off of. There was another song on there I really, really like that I'll probably play when I get off here before I do the next reading, collective reading. But anyway, I was like a huge a Prince fan, Purple Rain, during the Purple Rain era. And my name is Nikki. So I was only like 14, and people used to call me Darling Nikki, okay? Simply because, my name was Nikki because of the song, and they knew I loved Prince. Same spelling, Nikki, which for back then, it was an unusual spelling for back then. You would find Nicki, Nicky, but you really found Nikki as well. People, Nikki is short for Nicole, so people assumed my name was Nicole, but it wasn't. My dad he named me after Nikki Giovanni. And I believe her spelling was Nikki. All right. 1972. Anyway, but I was a huge Prince fan, huge Morris Day fan. Right. Not as much as Prince, though. Okay. All right. But anyway, I love that song. That song crossed my mind, and I'm, like, where is this coming from? Sometimes I listen to readers, and readers be talking about this song crossed my mind, and all of this. It may resonate with you, or you might be going through this, or you might be a gigolo, or this person might be a gigolo, and blah blah blah. A lot of times I don't really do that because I don't think of it like that. It's just like, well, isn't it just a song that crossed my mind, or wasn't I just thinking about that? But you know what? The more I listen, I was like, they got something there. This might be a projection, this might be a download, this might be whatever. So most of the time, I never really talk about those, things that, if I have a song cross my mind or whatever. I hadn't looked at it like, oh, this is a download, or maybe maybe there's a gigolo out there who's lonely. Okay. But anyway, and I'm not saying that this got anything to do with what this reading is about to be about. I have no clue what this reading is about to be about. All right. All right, so let's finish shuffling and see if this is about a lonely gigolo. All right. This is coming from the Tarot Apocalypsis. All right. One more shuffle here, and then we will get started. I certainly hope that everyone out there is having a wonderful weekend. I was did some work this morning. Met with some clients, came home, laid down. I had one of these frequencies playing, and listen, next thing I know, I was out like a fucking light. I mean, just like, I felt, hey, you ever slept so hard you just feel like you just went to a whole nother world? I woke up like, where the fuck was I? You understand what I'm saying? You wake up sometimes and it's such a hard, heavy, deep sleep. You wake up like, okay, you felt that you were somewhere else. Okay. Not like in a dream, like you literally felt like, another part of your being was somewhere else. And I did, but I just can't remember any dreams or anything like that. I just kind of remember colors. All right. I'm talking about from this afternoon's nap. All right. But anyway, and I woke up, it was so heavy. I didn't wake up to like six something. And I was like, oh my God, I got to do these readings, for YouTube. And I didn't think that I was going to wake up enough to do them, but I did. I got refreshed really quickly. Okay. All right. Well, one of the reasons was I got an important phone call. I had to take care of some business. That woke my motherfucking ass up. All right. But let's see what we have here. All right. For you all out there in, people say Tarot Land. Sometimes I say Tarotville. All right. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, no change here. Okay, I'm hearing this person does not want to change. Okay. Okay. I'm hearing like they want to live the life that they've always been living. Okay, and I don't want to do anything any different. All right. Um, it's like I'm hearing they're afraid. They're afraid of change. They're afraid of growth. They're afraid of new possibilities. This person, there might be something happening in their life where they realize they need to change. Okay, where they need to grow, to grow. Okay, I'm hearing the word stimulation too. All right, but I'm thinking about this song. Okay, um, they don't want to. They're afraid to. They're scared. Okay, because once again, I'm hearing, what does that mean? What does that mean for me? But I feel like this person, um, they want a 10 of cups. They want a home. They want a family. I'm hearing something about they want to bridge the gap. Okay, between two worlds. I feel like this is this person here, this Princess of Wands. Okay. I feel like this person, I feel like they have they want to change. I mean, they know they need to change. Okay. They know they need to grow. I am hearing stimulation. That could be why I was hearing that song. Okay, all my lovers need stimulation. Okay, um, they want a family. They want a home. I'm hearing like, again, they want to bridge the gap. If I could just do this and have this. See, this sounds like somebody who wants, they want their cake and eat it too. Okay. They want to try to, what, whatever this thing is that they don't want to change, that they need to grow in order to get this 10 of cups. They're afraid of the growth. So if they're in this immature place, they feel like they got enough control over their life. They feel like they command and are empowered enough. I mean, like, why can't I have both? Why can't I have the world in which I want to have, live the life I want to live, be the who I want to be, and be this same thing? I'm hearing that they don't understand that the world doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. I mean, because if you could have had it, you would have had it. This person doesn't understand that. They want to be whatever, bridging the gap. They want to do both, two things that may be like opposed to one another. They want to try and do both. It kind of puts me in mind of that scripture where it says, you can't be hot. It's better that you be hot or cold. Okay, not you can't be lukewarm. What is it? Which way are you going to go? You can't do that. Be lukewarm. You can't bridge the gap. You gotta either do it or not do it. And that's the way your life is gonna go. You'll always be in a quandary, always wondering, okay, always trying to manifest the desires of your heart the way in which you want it to be. But I'm hearing the world, something about the world spins, but I also heard the world doesn't work like that according to your wishes. I mean, because no matter what, well, there are universal laws, spiritual laws, so on and so forth, but you're not just dealing with yourself, you're dealing with other people here. Okay. But see, this person is afraid. This is why they don't want to change. So they don't want to. I'm feeling like this person here doesn't want to really look at themselves. Now, when I said this Princess of Swords, maybe what I'm feeling is, I don't think this is about mm, something interesting about this card that I never picked up on before. Mm. I'll just say this. It's this. It's not that this is a male or female. Okay. Even though we have Princess of Wands, it's not about physical gender. I don't know. This person here. I feel like it's some issues here. All right. I'll just say this. This person, whatever this bridging the gap is, they want. I'm hearing diametrically. I think that's the word, opposed. Let's just keep going. Okay, this person needs some balance. They need to figure out some things. I feel like this person doesn't really know who they are. And I'm even here to know what they are. Okay. I feel like this person is dealing with this Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. Not nurturing, okay, at all, not caring, okay. May I'm just feeling like they just don't care. They don't care about this person's feelings. I just heard intuition. I mean, like they don't care if you have intuition or not. I don't know what that means necessarily here so far, but they're gonna do what they're gonna do. They're gonna say what they're gonna say. They're gonna feel what they're gonna feel. Okay, regardless of how this person feels about it. So this might be who they're dealing with. Okay, someone that they're dealing with. Okay, that I feel like they don't want to be dealing with any longer. It's just like this person just does not care. I do feel like there's some kind of relationship between these two. It may not be, I don't know if it's a romantic friendship or what. They might be, if it's romantic, they might be living together. I mean, like, cohabitating is what I just heard, okay? Or if they were together, maybe they were married, possibly. This is maybe they're now maybe they're now divorced, okay, or about to divorce. I mean, they don't want each other anymore, any longer. It's over, said and done with. And they said, I never wanted you in the first place. Okay. But for whatever reason, these two came together. It's like it's just a game. It's a lot of mind games here. Okay. This is a relationship. I feel like man, like it was a joke. Like maybe it, like I just heard, this person was never in love with they were never in love with the person in the first place, or something like that. I just heard. Okay, I mean, like they never liked each other. Okay, they came together. Looks like on this Five of Swords thing, trying to, I don't know, win something, defeat something, some kind of game or something like that. Okay, maybe they were playing with one another. Okay. I'm feeling like this person should have used their intuition, their intuitive knowing. Okay. But part of the problem with that is this not know lack of knowledge of self. I feel like if this person, like I said, this here when I looked at this card, this person doesn't know who they are. They got some kind of issues that deep seated, deeply rooted. Okay, that they're afraid of looking at and dealing with anything to avoid it. That might be why there's these games here, these kind of mind games, winning. I don't know if this person was trying to defeat this Queen of Cups. Okay, if they were in some kind of I heard mental assassination. Lord have mercy, but some kind of game with one another. Challenge, mental challenge, challenging each other. Maybe I don't know who's the smartest, whatever. Who could defeat who could beat who. Hmm. Conflict, of course. It's conflict. That's all that's here is conflict. Okay. I'm hearing these two fight each other all the time. I'm hearing something about who's the rightful owner. Someone owns the other. Okay. Um, Whatever it is here, they both think that they are they both think they're in the right. Mentally challenged, I'm hearing. Okay, not like something is wrong with them, like like we normally think of, mentally challenged. No, challenging one another mentally. I'm not even sure these two even realize. I know they knew it, that they were doing. I don't. What I mean is, I don't think that. I think the whole idea of I'm going to defeat you was in both of these people's minds, but I don't think that it was anything that was spoken, that was verbal. Okay, I'm gonna win. Okay, which there was nothing but conflict here. These two might have built a home together. They might have had children together. I think one person here may have had quite a few women or other people here in their life. Like side pieces. Okay, people that they were, I'm here, already engaged with before this person came. I heard, wow, I heard before this person came along to defeat them. Isn't that something? Okay. This person here, they may have quite a few children here, okay, outside of this relationship. But these two, they came together. They may have children themselves, okay. But I definitely feel like this person had third party situations, okay. It's just like from what I'm seeing in this card right here. It's just like the song, the gigolos. Okay, they get lonely too, but I don't think this ain't about this getting lonely here. Okay, this person's just a player. That's I feel like that's where they feel, either that's where they feel comfortable, or I heard haunted. That like I said, this person has some issues. They're haunted by this, the fact that they are a player. Okay, a lot of people come to them, okay, love up on them, okay, they're a player. I just heard, a hoe. It's like in one respect they love being this way because they get honored. They feel like they get honored. I heard something about a motel. I listen, okay. Um, or honorable. I heard honorable mention. Okay, a lot of people know this person, but a lot of people are affected by this person. This person, I feel like they might be. They like men and women. Okay, both. Okay. It's like both come to them. They shower this person. They shower this person with all type of shit, affection. Um, I feel like people may fall in love with this person. Okay, but they're not going to give them love back. Okay, it's kind of an energy like you know what this is. Okay, I ain't gonna love you nor anyone else. So they may be very challenged by this Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, I'm here who's not gonna give them love at all. Okay, I mean there's a mix of feelings here. This person likes to play, okay, once again, okay? They like to play a lot of games and they like to play a lot of mind games. They like to fool people, manipulate people, okay? And I'm also here treat people unkindly. See, that maybe why this Queen of Cups here came in reverse, came into their life. But also there's this thing of them wanting the Ten of Cups. See, that's the thing. They want to play. They want to be a player, okay? Have men, women, and all of this type of stuff, okay? Um, affection. They don't affection. It's like they don't want to lose that. Again, I'm hearing now this time I heard close the gap as opposed to bridge the gap. Okay. They don't want to lose that. They don't want to lose the response they get from people. They like, the way that people look at them. Okay. Um, this whole thing about affection, shining affection. This person as well, they may see it's like they get life from it. It's like a charge for them. Okay. Makes them feel good, uh gives them life. It's almost like it gives them a reason for living. I'm hearing something about this. I think this person feels like the deep rooted issues here. I think this person feels like nobody loves them. Okay, like they're loveless. Okay. See, I think they married this person. I heard a loveless home, a loveless marriage. I think they married this Queen of Cups in reverse. But even if they did, they continue to hoe. They continue to play around. They continue to play the field here. Okay. It's a lot of people involved in this person's life. Probably too many. And I think part of the issues here um, may stem from some childhood wounding. Man, deep. This person's issues go deep. Something about a reflection. It's a reflection of their immorality. Okay. They do a lot of immoral things to hurt people. Okay. And it's like they don't care. I'm hearing something about wisdom. Hold on. I'm not sure. Because I heard the term wisdom lets them lie, and I'm not quite sure what that means. Wisdom lets them lie. They think that they're being wise. Okay. They think that they're being forthright. Okay. With others. I'm hearing with others' heart. Okay. Again, they like to play. This is fun for them. They like to play a lot of games with people, mind games, hurt people. Okay, they don't care. I feel like if this person, again, I heard they like men and women, but I feel like this thing with men. I think this is man I'm talking about. Okay, they it's something that keep it on the down low. I don't think they deal with as many men as women, but it is. I heard something about manufactured, but it is something that they engage in or they have engaged in their past. Okay. Maybe not a lot. Okay. But they did. I'm hearing something about something springs eternal. Help or something springs eternal. This person actually even might be, this person might even be part of some kind of underground, dark secret type of eyes wide shut programming, okay? Where there are other men involved here. Wow. I feel like this person is. Maybe they were taught something here in this program, okay? To teach them, I mean, you can call it a secret society, whatever, to teach them how to harness energy in life, okay, from people, mainly women, to get them to do their bidding. There's a position they want in this group. They want to be like of high status. I keep hearing programming. Okay, this person was programmed. Um, like brainwashed. Okay, they don't even realize it. Okay, of course, it's kind of programming here, but they want, this person is maybe vying for a position, okay, in this community, high status. I feel like it would give them, some kind of superior reign. I'm hearing so high status. It will open up doors to them. Fountains, I'm hearing, of blessings would be showered upon this person. Okay, if they walk through that door. Interesting. This is one reason why I feel like this person, they want this Ten of Cups. They want a home life. But see, the thing about it is I just heard they have one. They got one with this Queen of Cups in reverse, although it's not working out well. It's not really what they want. The person, there's no nurturing. Okay, they don't really love the person, etc. Okay. I think I did a reading like that before, where it was people that got married for money, but now the person wants this person's affection. They want some love for the person. It's like the person, like, I didn't marry you for that shit. You're not getting that from me. I'm not saying this is the same thing. That just crossed my mind. Okay. But they do have a ten of cups. Okay, they don't like it. They don't like what they have. It wasn't supposed to be this way. Okay, they thought this person was going to bow down at their feet and worship them, praise them, give them all glory. Okay, maybe like these others have. They've been programmed to believe that. Okay. I believe this person probably does some kind of whatever they can, like to harvest, people's energy. Okay. Sacral chakra, I'm hearing. Okay. That's what they get into. Okay. To siphon off others. They were taught how to do this. But I'm hearing they were programmed. Okay. They don't realize that they're running on a program. This may have happened to them in their childhood, through, if they suffered any kind of whatever the wounding is, if they suffered any kind of abuse. Okay. That was part of the programming. Okay. I'm here to get them to do their bidding, whoever that is, okay, whoever did the programming. This person might be a Leo. They may have it highly aspected in their chart. Okay. Once again, this person doesn't know who they are with this Hermit card in reverse. Again, with the programming, shit didn't help either. And this person running on some kind of program, I don't even think, well, they don't know that they're running on some kind of program. They were programmed, brainwashed, whatever you want to call it. But I kept hearing program. I'm hearing like the programming must be broken in order for this person's mind to be set free. See, that's part of the thing. It's like, you can program a person, okay, but who they are is who they are. Okay. And I feel like, the human makings, okay, what makes us human, our humanity, whatever you want to call it, however, whoever put us together, okay, whoever made us, whoever created us, okay, is very, very powerful. And I feel like there are aspects of our creation systems, okay, within us that some may be, well, I think things are done to try to override the systems, the original programming. Okay, but this person, codes, whatever you want to call it, this person is living off of whatever the programming was that happened, that came as a result of whatever the childhood wounding is, with the gigolo lifestyle, this player lifestyle, but at the same time, the original programming for this person, I feel, is not the life that they're living. It's that Ten of Cups upright. That's why they battle. Why can't I do both? Okay. The wounding that occurred in this person's life as a child has them on this salacious type of living, on that program. But that's not the original program. That's not what they were designed for. Hold on, please. All right. I don't remember where I was. That made me hungry. All right. I was getting famished. Goddamn. All right. I had to fix me something to eat. And eat a little something. All right. Let's get back to this. Okay. But worry not, because I was thinking about this as I was cooking and eating. All right. But anyway. So this person, okay, hasn't, well, I feel like they're afraid to do any real inner reflection here, okay? Now there's a Queen of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing that this person is I'm hearing this person is afraid of, okay? I heard this person is afraid of this mother. Maybe this is this person's mother. Or it could have been short for mother. Okay? Motherfucker. Don't know. Okay? But they're afraid to talk to this person here. Okay? Because they don't want to hear the truth. Okay. They don't want to hear this person tell them what they really think of them. I think that's why this Queen of Swords is in reverse. I think they feel that this person here, this Queen of Swords, like I said, it may be a mother, okay? If they were honest with them, okay? They don't want this person to be honest with them. Once again, they don't want them to tell them the truth. I keep hearing like spin. This person, you see this here on here with her, spinning a web, okay? Lies. This person will cut through this person's lies and tell them about themselves, tell them the truth about themselves. And this person here, okay, doesn't want to hear it. Okay. They want to continue to be lied to. They want to continue to live like pretendville is what I heard. Okay. Right. They don't want to be heartbroken. I mean, like, I know they'll tell me the truth. I know they'll tell me who I am, and I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the truth. Well, interesting. I'm hearing this person like I blame them. Who do they blame? But they need to be blaming themselves for wherever they find themselves, or whatever that's all about. The only person they can blame is themselves. Okay, they made the choices for their life. Okay. Even with this programming situation, okay, which when that's done to us can take us down, rocky, burdensome roads and shit. All right, that's what it's designed to do. But at the same time, many people have broken through that programming. Like I said, you can't override the system completely that was set and designed for you. Okay, or those that do the programming. The only one that can truly override it or let it be overridden is the person themselves. Okay, because no matter what, the original self, the original program or code or whatever is going to, I'm hearing outweigh, but I also hear outsource the faulty programming. It's faulty. Okay. That is embedded in the person, okay, in their creation. The original source here is perfect. What isn't is the faulty line as programs, okay, that are done to us through multiple ways, whether that be through, abuse or whatever. But the original source code I'm hearing that is embedded in us, that is perfect. It cannot be completely overridden. It's like it don't matter what they do. No matter what's said, no matter what's done. So that's why this person is battling with themselves. They're battling with the whatever program was put in them as a result of being wounded versus the original programming that was designed, okay, within. This person I'm here wants to be themselves. Okay. But again, they're afraid of the new. That faulty programming, that shit is strong than a motherfucker. You can call it, scriptures may call it a stronghold. Okay. Or you can call it possession, whatever. It's strong. But it never outweighs or overpowers the original design, the original programming. That is perfect. But guess what? What do human beings have? Free will. Regardless of what was set and designed for you and destined within your being, we have free will. This person can choose. It has to be, I'm hearing, one over the other. But it is this person, ye are gods. It is in this person's hands to choose what they want for their life. But them faulty programs be strong as hell. Because it's programming on top of programming on top of programming on top of programming. Why wouldn't this person want to walk away from something that's faulty, that's causing this person mental issues, personal issues? If this person here has an opportunity for some kind of status that's going to open up all kind of worldly doors and opportunities for them. They know that. What they don't know is what the original programming or design, source code, or destination, destiny, whatever you want to call it, has for them in store. That's what they don't know. And the fear of what it is they have to face and walking away from the faulty shit. That's a heavy load to bear. Though this person, though they know what it is that they know, slow movement. I'm hearing they're going to hold on to what they have. They're slow here, okay, to let go of what has proven to be a detriment to them, what's not in alignment with what it is that they truly want, what they truly desire, what they need. Okay, want and need. Excuse me. What makes you think that That's the other song. Don't wait for me. I'll just make love to you, girl. Then set you free. I'm just a young man. I used to love that shit. Okay. All right, anyway. I think I was like in 11th grade or 12th grade, some shit like that. All right, let's keep going here. Yeah, I mean, I just said it before I even pulled the cards down. There's a fear here. What this person will lose if they see. This is why they want to bridge the gap. They want to do both. They want both the programs. Although I don't think this person realized that they were programmed, or something was done to them mentally, to their mental state, emotional, spiritual, whatever, through this programming that was done through this wounding here, whether it was done purposely, okay? I mean, in some way, in some way it wasn't purposely, but what I mean is like, I think you understand what I mean when I say purposely, like somebody purposely targeted this person and said, this is what we want to do to this person, okay, to program their, try to reset them away from their destined path, okay. I don't think they know nor realize that. I mean, who the fuck does? Until you go through some kind of awakening. And then you get awakened, see what happened one time, and then 10 years later, that was another reset and another one. Why? Because the first one, it didn't work. It didn't take, or it's loosening its grip. It's falling apart. It has to be done again. Let's do it again. Over and over and over again, okay? Until a person decides no more. Okay. They don't want to be sitting here in the Six of Pentacles in reverse and this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They feel like they'll lose everything they have. Undoubtedly, this person has gained they're in some kind of group here, but vying for a status in the group that is going to open more doors to them. So they've gotten something. They've gotten some kind of material gain besides just the player status, the women and all of this kind of thing. They've gotten more than that. I mean, it's almost like this person may feel like they're worshipped. I feel like they are. Worldly gain. Hell, who knows what this person was told? That what would happen to them if they walk away from them? No opportunities, no status, no love. A building, like having to build all over again, okay? I'm hearing, who wants that reputation? Okay? Laughing stock, to be laughed at, mocked, ridiculed for deciding to go on their destined path, what they were designed and destined to do and be. Okay, as opposed to that spiritual path, as opposed to staying here where they got all of this worldly gain and materialism. people after them, I'm hearing. Okay, begging for their comfort, just begging to be around, just wanting to be, in their presence. And more is promised. Who's the Queen of Wands? Upright. God damn, that's interesting. I just heard the person right up under this Ten of Cups at the top. This is, I feel like, the person here, their destined path. This energy, this Queen of Wands energy, is this Ten of Cups that this person, they may not even know this person, this Queen of Wands upright, but this is who is designed for them, destined for them, set for them, made for them. Not through the faulty programming, through the original design here of this person's life and being. This person is choosing, they want the faulty programming over the design. But I think because they don't know. And again, even if they were to know, here they take a huge risk walking away from the materialism, the materialistic gain, okay, the worshiping at their feet, the worldly materialism, the worldly gain. They're going to lose all that. But yet here, this Queen of Wands is their destined path. What comes with this Queen of Wands upright? Okay. Are they willing to rebuild even within themselves? This person has to find themselves, nurture themselves, okay, figure out who and what they are, their being, okay, to be with this energy. Okay, I'm hearing there's a lot more to come in their destined path, okay? But I just feel like they don't want it. They can't see it. They don't, they don't understand it. They'd be the type of person that will listen to this reading and be like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. What she mean? What she talking about? And that they don't want to live in any kind of regret, but at the same time here, they would be set free because, this stuff that this faulty program and this secret little group and all of this kind of thing that this person is, this doesn't come without a price. The original programming here, this person would be set free. Soul and mind, whatever kind of conflict, infighting, they're vying for some kind of position here. It ain't the only one set up for whatever kind of position it is this person wants. Okay, that stuff will come to an end. They wouldn't have to deal with that kind of stuff. Okay. If they move away from that, which I feel like they're not going to do. Okay. They risk too much, risk rejection here. Okay. By this community, I'm even here in town. Okay. This person may be very well known wherever they are, wherever they're from. People may know. I mean, that's a lot to risk. Shit. I mean, a gamble they never should have taken. Yeah, like I said, some kind of secret. Okay, take that down real quick. Some little kind of secret men's community. Anything else? Strength card in reverse. I feel like this person is unhappy here. I mean, just in general. Okay. In a weakened state of being. Yeah, because they're not living in their truth. They're living a lie, an illusion, fantasy, a faulty program. Instead of looking at the wounding that brought on the faulty programming, they rather live in the illusion. It's unfortunate because I'm hearing like this. I don't know. It's like I'm hearing like this person will never be set free. It's like fake love that they're experiencing here, not only from the what am I trying to say? All the affairs and all of that stuff that they're having. They're dealing with a Queen of Cups in reverse that don't love them. They're dealing with people that don't love them. Only what you can do for them. Okay, Two of Swords in reverse. Hold on. What else? Yeah. Completely looking for some kind of thinking that this is the way to go to expand, but they're only thinking about worldly gain. In a way, they want to turn away from it. Okay, that's the true them that's within that wants to turn away from it. No, they don't have control over their life. Like I said, whatever this little community is, their group that they're in here, that where they have gotten this worldly gain, it's not without they paid a price for it. Okay, and they continue to. This person is not free, but they have, again, I'm hearing a worldly prize, worldly gain, materialism. Okay, also whatever kind of status they got as a result. Okay. And it's really, they're not winning here. Well, they better be careful. Okay. Well, with whom and whatever they deal with. Okay, these various affairs and whatnot that they have. Okay, they probably. I'm feeling like they. I did hear that they probably got quite a few children, but hey, children that are not seen, known, okay, hidden probably. Okay, like they try to do me, still trying, not taken care of. Okay, by this person, right? Maybe by young girls. Okay. What else? What else we need to know for this here, so we can move on up out of this shit. See, like I said, they've gotten some worldly gain out of it here. Prosperity, financial prosperity, and once again, like I said, probably some status. Okay, worldly status. I don't know. That's all I got. I'm just feeling this person. They're not going to do well. They're not going to fare well. Okay, I really don't think they're faring well now. Maybe emotionally. So people they be looking good, smelling good. They got all this money and all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? The things, the material things. But spiritually, emotionally, okay, mentally challenged here, like I said earlier. Okay. In some kind of frenzy here. Okay. I'm hearing no success. Yeah, with the World card reverse. This person they're going to stay where they are. They're not going to walk away from it. They're too afraid to. Okay. So I guess, somebody with 2 wands are bright. They'll be seen here next lifetime. I guess I see you next lifetime. I mean, as long as this person is living, they always have a choice. But, that's why this realm here is so tricky. Part of, like I said before, programming on top of programming on top of programming. One of the, look at this, abundance from the Inner Oracle. One of the programs is the whole idea of the materialism. That it's going to make you, shape you, mold you, etc., etc. So funny, I was talking to somebody today. And we were talking about all type of shit. But one thing that came up, I said, we be getting these warnings. The ancients already warned us in these ancient books. And I said, like the Bible, for example. I said, that book ain't nothing but a big warning. Okay. Ain't nothing new under the sun. The same shit that's going on now, that people be talking about now, that people be reading on now, it be the same exact stories in the scriptures. Same shit. Different names, okay? Different maybe circumstances or whatever. Okay, different area of the world, same exact stories. Ain't shit changed in this space. I'm sure many other books, ancient books. It's the same stuff. It's the same thing. All the stories are the exact same. Ain't the game is the game is the game is the game. Tales as old as time, and all in books. And I was like, they just be like, warning, warning. Will Robinson, warning. Read this shit. Same shit. And one of the faulty programmings is the materialism, the money, the illusion, the Maya, the material realm. That you get a joy out of it for a hot second. You never be satisfied. Have to have more and more and more and more. Talk about it in Buddhism. It's the same stories over and over and over and over again. Nothing new under the sun. Nothing. It's unfortunate. Well, that whole scripture, what profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? That's this whole reading right here. His soul, the original design that is in his being, that breath of God or the great mother who of Pistis Sophia blew into man, and they became a living what soul here. The original programming, but here's some faulty programming in the material realm to fuck you up. So because of the wounding, I don't know if it was from abuse, whatever, but from the wound, because of the wounding, within I feel like shit. Now, okay, how can I feel better? Materialism that is thrown in our faces all day, every day. You'll be somebody, you'll be pretty, you'll be known, you'll be this, that, and other, you'll feel loved, etc., etc. And how many people have walked this earth and this plane who got all that shit and will tell you that don't give, I mean, it do give you some security, don't get me wrong. When you balanced and you're healed, that can be great enjoyment. But when you're not, you can have all of that. And it means nothing. You're still lonely, you're still depressed, you're still empty, you're still hurting, you still got the wounding. Because you didn't do anything to do the healing. You thought the materialism was going to heal you or make you feel like somebody, make you feel great, because of the wounding. That's just it's some real demonic evil shit that is done to the human. And you get to a point where you get in too deep. If I walk away from this, I mean, some groups out there, hey, come be a part of this little demonic ass, evil ass group, you'll get more. All right. Now I'm really somebody. Everybody worship at my feet. I got more women, more men than lost it alive, etc., etc., etc. But the wounding is still there, and the soul is screaming out to you, there's more here. This is not what you were designed for. It felt good for a while, but now it's like, it's just more stuff. They ain't even do anything with it. But still hurting. And the original self is still screaming out to you. And then people have these battles within. But you get in so deep, it's not easy to walk away from. And if you do, you got these movies, Eye Wide Shut, and the Devil's Advocate, all of that shit showing you come on through. Yeah, participate. Yeah, you can have all of this great shit. However, well, how can I get out? Get out. Death. What was that other one with Tom Cruise? What was that movie called? Um, the Office or some shit, the Attorney or some shit like that. The something. Let me see if I can find it. Not Eyes Wide Shut, but that's one. You know, I already mentioned it. Um, okay, great. It's somewhere here at the bottom. Um, I don't see it. I just watched it like a couple of months ago, maybe like in January. I don't know. Every time that movie comes on, I always like fall asleep. At the end, I'm like, what is it about this movie here? Okay. Well, anyway, he played an attorney in it. It was the same premise of what I'm talking about with this reading. Well, I don't see it. I can't find it. I don't see it. But anyway, same thing. It's the same thing. Okay. And that's what this is. Now, this person could walk away, go toward their a destined path. But once again, it's going to be a lot. It would be a lot of kickback here that this person would have to deal with. Because you ain't going to just be part of this and obtain this, that, and the other from whatever you had to do to get it. You still got it and then think you're just going to up and walk away and leave freely. The soul is free. But, who knows the dangers that this person would face. Okay. Nevertheless, this is from the Inner Garden Oracle Abundance. Today is an ideal time to water your personal garden. Okay. See, this person may have gotten a warning a while ago, okay, not to walk over into on this path. Okay. Like this Queen of Cups in reverse, this might be someone. I think this is somebody they're married to, or they're getting a divorce, or a separation, or something. But it's probably tied once again to this whole this materialism here. This little secret group, status, power. I'm hearing fame, fortune. Okay, that they thought they were going to get, but now this person is in reverse. This person wants love. This is what the soul wants and needs, and that's what it's longing for, but they're not going to get it. I'm hearing, how do I obtain it? Okay, again, wanting to bridge the gap. Why can't I do both? They can't. Okay, and this little group before they got in it told them you ain't gonna do both. It's one or the other. Okay. Now I'm going to read from the Soul Truth Self Awareness card deck. What passion am I ready to pursue? Wow, I didn't know this was going so long. Okay. Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Today's soul action. Write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering. Let your passions draw you towards your dream life. I certainly hope that resonated with someone out there. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at I Am the Monad Tarot. You all have favor. Peace.